beautiful people. So it is Monday and we are back with another weekly vlog. If you are new here, hello, my name is Tahito, basically Beauty and the Kinks, and I'm a compliance analyst as well as a content creator. If you are an OG and you've been subscribed to my channel or you know me from Instagram, shout out to you. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. Appreciate y'all. Right now I'm just lighting my candles. It's actually later on in the morning. It's about 10 o'clock and I started at 7:30, but I had back-to-back calls and then I had people reaching out just asking for direction on certain cases. It's kind of like a unique client that we have, and so the book of business that we work on isn't what we typically work on, so just had to collaborate as a team and try to figure out like what's the best route to take with this. So there's that. What else is going on? It's gonna be a crazy week. Crazy for me because I have to be in public with people. Like we have a work event and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take you guys with, but we'll definitely check in before and check in after. I'll see if I can capture some shots, but we'll see because first of all, I don't want people to know that I'm recording them, and I'm not about to record people without their permission, and I don't want people to know that I have a YouTube channel. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's what I have going on right now. Like I said, I lit my candles. I'm gonna finish my tea, and I'm gonna create my to-do list, and then I'm gonna actually yeah, I'll be feeling like I'm breaking this thing because my last one lasted like all of 10 days. But I'm gonna get myself together, get some clothes on so that I can prepare for my lunchtime walk, my lunchtime workout, and then my to-do list. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have a package that I'm expecting this week because I have a wedding that I'm going to next week. Yeah, and I want to make sure that I have a dress. I haven't tried them on, and I'm hoping at least one out of the two that I got fit. So there's that. Good morning, y'all. Why do all this? I'm doing too much already. But good morning. It is Tuesday and I am at work. I just feel like I have so much that I want to do today. First thing is first, I am at work. I did a couple things on my to-do list, and there's two things. I said a couple things on my to-do list and I really only have one item up here. Let's just say that's how it's been starting. Okay, I've been doing stuff, I just haven't been tracking what I've been doing, and I hate that because I might miss something. On top of missing something, really for me personally, and I think I mentioned this in previous vlogs, these to-do lists that I create, it gives me a sense of gratification at the end of the day. I'm like, okay, my day didn't just go to waste. I was productive in this sense. So I'm just writing a couple of the items that I thought about this morning that apparently I didn't add to my list. I did, like I said, complete one of those items. And one of those items consisted of like 3 different projects. So I did 3 different things, but it's just under the same category. I gotta follow up with someone. And then I have to submit a case for a client. I want to make sure that they're actually my client. because I don't have a lot of, I think I mentioned in my day in the life video, my detailed day in the life of a compliance analyst. So we do have some cross functioning going on in our department or in our business. So I do have a couple clients that I am their main point of contact. I oversee their entire program, and then my main book of business, my main day-to-day consists of working on the compliancy for my clients, and that's it. I just work on the compliance and audit aspect of their program. I'm not overseeing everything. So I do have, like I said, a few, maybe less than 15 clients that I oversee their entire program. But what happens is when I back people up, when they go on PTO and I'm their backup, you know, they keep my as I was saying before my car got full. What happens is when I back people up when they're on PTO, the clients will save my email address and reach out to me instead. Okay. And so I want to make sure that this is actually my client before I go diving into their program and it's actually something for somebody else. So let me double check, and then I have to map out my beauty and the kink stuff. I feel like I always have crap on this bed. Eventually I'm gonna get rid of this bed, I swear. But yeah, I'm gonna work on my beauty and the kink stuff. Like I said, I have the campaign fermented, and then I have, what else do I have? I also have the content creator video that I want to make, which is just sharing how I estimate my value to create a rate sheet. Even as a smaller creator, we do need to charge. We do need to have some kind of valuation on the content that we create. So I'm going to share my process in hopes that it starts helping other aspiring content creators, influencers to charge for their work now. So I'm super big on reiterating that you do not have to have every job be a paid job or every campaign be a paid campaign, especially if you're just starting out. But if you know that you're going to be putting in a lot of work, you should try to set the tone so that brands know that even though I'm smaller, my value is this. Like I'm good at what I do. If you're good at what you do, if you're just trying to get free product and post, that's cool. But if you actually take pride in your craft, definitely start adding value and getting paid. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Alright y'all, so I just got done shooting the content for the Mented Foundation Stick. I'm praying that everything looks great. I did a reel and I did a YouTube, or I should say a landscape video that I'm probably gonna make into a YouTube video. I really didn't even look at the deliverables, but this is just the first test. I don't even think I have like an actual like heavy deadline. I don't have to post about it, but I think they do want me to just let them know how I feel about it as far as like a review goes. So yeah, got done with the reel and the video. I'm now about to put my workout clothes on and then we're gonna go work out. The only reason I did it before I worked out is because I hate pushing things off. I'm becoming self-aware, and I know that when I'm like, okay, you're gonna do this later, oh, you're gonna do this later, and if I don't do it, if I have time to do it now and I keep telling myself I'm gonna do it later, something's gonna come up later that's not gonna make me do it. Like somebody's gonna change my mood, I'm gonna be tired, I'm gonna be something, and it's not gonna get done, and then I would have wasted time. So I'm really trying to be proactive, really trying to stay committed to posting on a consistent basis. So I'm like, how bad do you want it? Shout out to Cameron Monet, Camera with a K, if you've been watching her for a while. Shout out to her, because she keeps saying that in her vlogs, and I'm like, that's a good thing to repeat to myself every time I think I'm being lazy, or, you know, I try to procrastinate or make an excuse for myself. So I'm just like, how bad do you want it? If you want to shoot content today, you're just gonna have to do your makeup again, period. At least you got what needed to be done. But if you want to do extra and go the extra mile, that's an option. And again, I'll just be saying, how bad do you want it? Alright guys, so after I've made a mess, I've added my coffee. Now I'm gonna add my boba. I think it's defrosted enough. It should be good. So I'm just gonna add my packet of boba in it. Ooh, okay. Now I'm adding my ice. I'm gonna add a pinch of syrup. I think I'm gonna add a pinch of date syrup. Some milk. Good morning, you all. So right now I'm actually where my phone at? What are we about to eat at? Oh, here you go. Right now I'm editing making a last minute edit to a campaign that I'm working on with Mented Cosmetics. So I shot the reel yesterday, but what I like to do as far as my creative process, this is like 50-50. Sometimes I will get all my instructions for the deliverables if I have a crunch for time, if I have a really hard deadline, and I'll get my deliverables and all the information that I need to include, and then I will map out my shoot and create my storyboard and then shoot the content from there. When I do have time and more creative freedom, what I'll do is I will create my storyboard, I will map out my shoot, and I will shoot the content, and then, and then I will go back, especially depending on the arrangement that I have with the brand. I will go back and see if there are any suggestions that they might have. So depending on the contract, I might have a hard deadline with required deliverables, and then in other cases, depending on the brand and the type of collaboration that it is, I will have not necessarily a soft deadline, but suggested deadline and suggested content requirements. So like, oh, if you don't mind, please say that it's Black owned, or say, I don't know, like this is formulated like with a vegan formula, something like that. Like they'll have suggestions for me to include in the content, but they're not necessarily requirements based on our agreements. So that is what I am about to do. I'm about to do a voiceover, but I wanted to pull up their suggested details, or whatever you want to call it. Where the hell is my email? There it is. Yeah, so I'm about to do that, and then I am going to get back to the 9 to 5 work. All right, let's get ready to record this voiceover. Hey guys, today I am trying the Skin by Mented foundation stick, and I have a frog in my throat, so I gotta do this over. Let's try this. Okay. Hey guys, today I am trying the Skin by Mented, real life y'all, real life. Hey guys, today I am trying the Skin by Mented foundation stick in the color L40. I am so excited to try this because it is Black woman owned and just, okay, I need to do this again. I need to like come up with a plan. Hey guys, today I am trying the Skin by Mented, okay.
One eternity later.
You guys, it took me at least 20 more takes before I got the right one. I will go ahead and insert the reel here so that you guys can see and hear how it ended up, but just wanted to let y'all know that this stuff is not super easy. That's why I absolutely can't stand when people be like, oh, influencers or content creators just take pictures or record videos. No, it's time consuming, okay? It is super duper time consuming. But yeah, I got it done. I'm about to save and export and send it off to Mented so that they don't really have to approve it, but yeah, I'm gonna send it off to Mented so that they can do what they do with it. But yeah, I'm also doing a full YouTube video, like a first impression about this foundation, and y'all, honestly, let me break it down. So my favorite stick foundation of all time was the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. I was so upset when they discontinued the actual foundation stick and kind of turned it into like a highlight contour stick, because just the perfect foundation stick, and for me at least, and they finally, like, they have my exact match. Now that I have been sent these products from Mented, definitely comparable and absolutely love the skin-like finish. Nowadays, like back in the day, I used to do like a full face, full glam type makeup. Nowadays, I'm all about natural. Like, you won't see me with any crazy eyeshadow, barely ever wear eyeliner, but a nice natural finish on the complexion, maybe brown shadow, neutral shadow, lashes, and a neutral or red lip. That's it for me. So I absolutely love the finish of this, and you guys will learn more about it in the full YouTube video. Hey guys, today I'm trying out the Skin by Mented foundation stick in the color L40. This is a lightweight buildable coverage foundation, super easy to apply. All I did was buff that into my skin with their foundation brush, and guys, the finish on this is so beautiful. Definitely skin-like finish. Love that. Love the fact that they're also a Black woman-owned company, so highly recommend this product. All right, y'all, so I'm back from my walk. Made myself a smoothie, and now I am just checking my to-do list. I do think I think I'm pretty much good for the work that I did today. So I'm just crossing some things off. So I did my, did that. So, I got 2 things on my list that aren't too urgent. Oopsies. So let me, now that majority of that's done, I'm gonna go jump in the shower before I really log back into work. I'm also gonna wash my hair, and I'm gonna determine whether or not I'm going to pop a wig on tomorrow or if I'm going to do a braid out. Good morning, y'all. I am currently at work. I actually have been up and about since around 7:15 this morning. By the way, it is Thursday. I have a call that I'm hosting this afternoon. And then by the time that call is done, I have to get ready because we have a birthday dinner that we're taking my mother-in-law to dinner for her birthday, and it's downtown. So I think our reservations are 4 or 4:30. So we have to like leave out at a decent time. We're like 20 to 25 minutes away from downtown, but with traffic and it being, you know, later on in the week and later on in the day, just want to make sure we have enough time to get downtown. But yeah, right now I am going to start crossing some stuff off of my to-do list. Like I said, I've been up and moving around from earlier today, so I already actually ran my errands. I left earlier this morning and went to the bank, got back, logged in, and started knocking out some of my tasks. So I'm being productive. That way when I leave, I don't have a lot of work, or I might not have any work at all that I need to transfer over to tomorrow. Yeah, so jam-packed day. All right, guys, checking in because I'm in a very a very unique situation, right? So I hopped on a campaign and I am not sure what to charge them for licensing. Typically the brand would say, hey, this is what we're charging, you know, this is what we're paying you, this is what we would like to do as far as licensing goes, and then they will say, can you let us know your rate? I have someone saying, tell me more about your licensing and the usage rates that we would have if we were to go further. And I'm like, that is so vague. That is so vague. What do you want to do with my content? How long do you want to use my content? Like, it's digital. I know it has to be digital, but are you putting me on your website? If you are, what am I trying to say? If you are in retailers, am I going to be on the retailer's website? That's a lot. It's a lot to consider, and it's crazy because this is not the first time that I've had a brand reach out and ask me to, you know, potentially use my content on a website. My content has been featured on Sephora.com. Sorry about the dogs. But yeah, my content has been featured on Sephora.com before. However, it was not a face shot. It was me kind of doing a macro video of the mascara that I was reviewing, right? So I was not in the shot. It was just product shots. This video is based on me basically putting makeup on my face and showing the after product. And it was a light beat, so it's not my best, but bruh, I'm in such a bind because I'm like, what do I charge? What do I tell these people? Oh gosh, I don't know. My dog is over here getting on my last nerve. First of all, I'm stretching my hair, so don't judge me. I'm just gonna go ahead, because it looked like I had a hoodie on, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this on, and you can barely tell. We gonna act like y'all didn't see that, right? I look like a hobo. But anyways, y'all, I'm over here like trying to get out of my own head and get out of my own way and stop selling myself short. Like, it's one thing to talk a good game, and we do that all the time, and we don't just do it to other people. A majority of the time, I go out on a limb and say we do it to ourselves. We talk a good game and we hype ourselves up, and then when it's time to actually put our money where our mouth is, we act like we about to skip, like we about to do double dutch, and we just bouncing back and forth. And I need to stop that because I'm on the brink of sending this email and letting them know my rates. And I won't say I'm nervous. I am nervous. I'm nervous because this is a great opportunity, and I would really like to prove to myself. I think that's really where it's at. I want to prove to myself by getting this additional collab that I'm really doing what I'm supposed to do. And I feel like I don't want, crap, it's that time again. I don't want to be discouraged if they say, all right, well, thank you, we'll whatever, you know. So I'm just like, we're gonna sit. I've already mapped out the email. I'm like trying to figure out the perfect way to end it, because right now I'm like, thank you for your feedback. I'm glad you liked the video. For paid collaborations, I typically grant usage rights for the content created at a rate of blank. For short videos, I said this fee includes 6 months of non-exclusive royalty-free digital rights. Please let me know if you have any questions or if you'd like to discuss a future collaboration. Is that good? I don't know, y'all. And I gotta get ready to work out. And when I come back, I have 2 back-to-back calls. Y'all, I'm stressed out right now. I didn't expect this, but I'm happy for it. These are the problems that I want. I want these problems where people are asking me to collab and asking me my rate, because that means they're interested in working with me and paying me a fee. So let me get out my own head. All right, guys, so I actually sent the email. Well, first of all, I went on my walk, came back home, jumped on a call, and now I am, oopsies, hold on. Now I am just putting my satin lined cap or bonnet. I guess this is more like a scully, but anyways, putting this satin lined wrap on my head so that I can prepare to jump in the shower in the next 10 to 15 minutes. I had a couple nail breaks, so I'm about to fix those. I have one thing that I need to look into before I basically start winding down and getting ready to leave for dinner. Yeah, I have one client case that I want to look into. But yeah, that was nerve-wracking. I sent the email off. I basically let them know that this is my rate, this is what I usually charge. However, due to the uniqueness of our current collaboration, and you know, the campaign that I'm currently working on, I am definitely open to negotiation if you would like to use the footage and any other, you know, for any other reason than what we agreed upon. So I made the decision because I'm like, they seemed really excited about the video that I made and the type of video that I made, and I don't want to seem super demanding. Not that it would even be demanding. Rather, I wanted to show that I am easy to work with so that we could have a longer term collaboration, or, you know, I could create content for them in that aspect. So I didn't want to put my foot in the mouth by being like, my rate is $400 or my rate is $500 and that's what I want right now. I didn't want to put my foot in the mouth by basically capping myself and saying, this is it or nothing, my way or the highway, when one, them using my content for more than just social media would be beneficial to me, as well as, because it's social proof, basically social proof for me to other brands, like, hey, this is how other brands have used the content I've created. So social proof, and then of course I won't do it for free, but I will negotiate my rate. So we gonna see what they say.